mega busy day for everyone connected with Manchester United Football Club. And so far, today is being proved. This is going to be a very busy day for this football club, the fans and the supporters. What a day. Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel again. United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday afternoon. Hope you're all looking forward for the first weekend in September 2023. First of all, do me a massive favour for me. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. That is United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel and the community if you're new. Share the video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button. Remember to put the notification bell on at all times to receive dedicated content right throughout the rest of 2023 on United Red Devils 20 on YouTube for more Fortnite, Chapter 4, Season 4, Last Resort, Rocket League, F1 23, FIFA 23, EA Sports FC 24, Hogwarts Legacy, Kingdom Hearts 4 previews, match reactions, and much more brand stuff planned for the rest of 2023 on United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. So please subscribe. Good afternoon to all you legends and all you legendary people. And we've got even more breaking transfer news on deadline day in 2023 on the 1st of September 2023 this year for Manchester United Football Club, confirming the signing of goalkeeper Altay Bayindir from Fenerbahce, who has joined Manchester United on a contract running until June 2027 from Fenerbahce, with Manchester United paying £4.3 million to get the deal as the backup goalkeeper for the number 2 goalkeeping position for Manchester United Football Club this season under Erik ten Hag. He has signed his contract until June 2027 with the option of a further year subject to international clearance. The 25-year-old in Turkey international has made 166 career appearances, keeping 53 clean sheets. Last season, he was a key player for Fenerbahce as they won the Turkish Cup and finished second in the Super Lig. Upon signing, Bayindir has said it is a huge honour to join Manchester United and become the first Turkish player ever to represent this incredible club. I have a passion for success and I will give everything to help this special group of players to achieve our ambitions. I cannot wait to start working with such an experienced goalkeeping unit. We will support each other and drive high standards every day so that each of us is ready to perform whenever called upon. John Murtagh, who is Manchester United Football Club director, unfortunately, has said Altay is an excellent addition to our squad and adds further quality to our already strong group of experienced goalkeepers. Having consistently performed at a high level in the strong European League, he has the qualities to support us in achieving our ambitions across all competitions this season and beyond. So Manchester United have confirmed the sign of Altay Bayindir from Fenerbahce, £4.3 million, second choice goalkeeper, the number 2 goalkeeper behind Andre Onana, becomes Man United's 4th signing of this 2023 summer transfer window. Obviously, it's deadline day today. Hopefully, we'll have 2 more further signings announced with Amrabat and Sergio Reguilon very shortly as well. But Altay Bayindir is our second backup goalkeeper. We've confirmed the signing of him this afternoon. I don't know much about this goalkeeper, if I'm being really honest. I've not really heard of him. I've not really known he played for Fenerbahce. I don't really know what he's actually done for them in the league or in the Super Cup that they won in the Turkish league. I'm not really known for what he's all about. I haven't really watched him play. I haven't really, seen a lot of him play for Fenerbahce, but obviously Erik ten Hag has seen something in this Altay Bayindir from Fenerbahce to bring him in as the backup number 2 goalkeeper behind Andre Onana, and he obviously sees some talent in him that he can bring some quality onto that pitch that Manchester United need. And it was really needed. Obviously, we've sold Dean Henson to Crystal Palace for 20-odd million. And obviously, the backup goalkeeper situation, we've only spent 4.3 million on him. So it's not exactly breaking the bank. And obviously, we paid his release clause from Fenerbahce. So it's not a signing that, really excites me. It's not a signing that, I can really sing and song and dance about because I don't really know much about him. Obviously, he's played for Fenerbahce and he's made 166 appearances for him. So obviously, he's got a lot of European experience behind him. He's got a lot of clean sheets. He won the Turkish Super Cup of Fenerbahce last season. And obviously, Fred, an ex-Man United player, is obviously at Fenerbahce. And obviously, Fred's obviously told him what it's like at Manchester United Football Club. Has obviously said that United are a good club to play for. And obviously, you have a great career here. I obviously hope it works out for him. I think Altay, Andre Onana is still going to be the number one choice goalkeeper. I think there's no doubt about that. I can't see Altay Bayindir getting into the number one United goalkeeping position until maybe the African Cup of Nations that begins in January. And obviously, it looks like Onana is coming out of retirement to play for his country. So I think United have had to bring him back in backup goalkeeper because obviously Tom Heaton is obviously still out injured. Obviously, hasn't really seen much first team football since Onana comes in, and obviously that injury to Tom Heaton has obviously sparked Man United into action to bring this goalkeeper in from Fenerbahce and obviously activating his release clause, which is obviously €5 million, which is about £4.3 million in English sterling money to bring him from Fenerbahce. And I hope, it works out for him. I hope he has a good career at this football club. Like I said, I don't really know a lot about him. And obviously, you've seen what he's done for Fenerbahce last season, Turkish Super Cup, 166 appearances. So he has got a lot of experience behind him. He's obviously played a lot of European football for Fenerbahce as well. So obviously, the number 2 goalkeeper position will obviously be secured with Altay now. Obviously, that puts Tom Heaton down the pecking order a lot more now than what Tom Heaton's probably been used to. And I think as a whole I think he'll get a lot of first-team football because of Man United have lost Onana for nearly 5 weeks once he goes and plays in the African Cup of Nations in January because he is actually coming out of international retirement. Altay is going to be needed and he's going to have to play a lot of football for United. I think we'll see a lot more of him than what people think we will. And I think he is going to be a very, very good player. I hope it works out for him. I hope he knows what is expected at Manchester United because comparing the Turkish Super Lig to the Premier League, it is night and day. The style of football in both competitions, it's a lot different, the style of play in both leagues. And I think as a whole that, it's going to have to be questioned how much game time he will actually get. It's going to be interesting to see if he's given an opportunity to play. And it'll be very, very interesting to see if he gets a lot of first-team football. Obviously, like I said, you've got the African Cup of Nations coming up. Onana has come out of international retirement to play for his country and represent them. Obviously, I didn't expect that to happen. I honestly thought Onana's international days were over. But obviously, we've had to bring this backup goalkeeper in due to the pure fact that we don't have a number 2 goalkeeper currently because Tom Heaton, like I said, is out injured, and Man United have had no choice but to bring this goalkeeper in because we are running thin on players as it is. The squad depth is on its knees as well. So obviously, Ten Hag has obviously probably sanctioned this deal for Man United to make it happen because obviously he tried to sign this goalkeeper while he was still managing Ajax. So obviously, Ten Hag does see something in him, and hopefully, we'll see a lot of him. I hope we do because if you don't bring a backup goalkeeper in just to sit on the bench, and I think he will give Onana some competition, but I still fully believe that Onana is our main number 1 goalkeeper. I can't see this goalkeeper in and replacing Onana straight away, but like you said, the African Cup of Nations will prove a lot of game time for Altay, and obviously he will play a lot of football in January. I mean, I'm a bit gutted Onana is coming out of international retirement. Obviously, I thought he was done playing for his country, but obviously something's happened, something's changing the circumstances for Onana to come out of international retirement to going back playing for his country. And I completely respect the guy, respect the player. But obviously, it is a bit of a bombshell that, he's going back to play for his country and we've had to bring this goalkeeper and spend a bit more money. But obviously, the money for this goalkeeper has come through the Dean Henderson sale, or maybe the money has come through the Kovar sale, what we sold the goalkeeper to Bayern Leverkusen. So obviously, either United have used that money or they've used the Dean Henderson money to sanction the backup goalkeeper. Obviously, 166 appearances is a lot for Fenerbahce. It is a lot for a player, so he has seen a lot of first-team football. And obviously, Fenerbahce brought in their brand new first-team goalkeeper a few weeks ago. So obviously, Altay's future at Fenerbahce was massively in doubt. And obviously, United have activated his release clause. They've got the deal done, personal terms. He signed the contract. And obviously, United confirmed the signing this morning. We're doing the reaction now to it. And, he becomes part of the Man United family. He becomes part of the Manchester United fan base, the Man United supporters. We have to get behind him. We have to support him in his career at Manchester United. And let's hope it works out for all of us because we don't want this signing to backfire. We really, really want it to work out for him. And it needs to be a good signing because we are going to need him when Onana is away on international duty, and Altay will be seeing a lot of minutes for United in the United shirt. So Ten Hag obviously has got a goalkeeper here that he feels confident in. He's brought him in because it obviously feels like he can offer something to Man United going forward long term. And obviously, I think he will give Onana some competition to be the number one goalkeeper. I think, like I said, you don't just bring a backup goalkeeper in for nothing. You bring in a player because obviously he gives something Man United that we don't currently have. And obviously, Ten Hag was desperate to move out Donny van der Beek. He was desperate to move Dean Henderson out. I think he was still very, very desperate to get rid of Tom Heaton. That hasn't happened. And obviously, the Dean Henderson deal has obviously sanctioned United to get these goalkeeper deals done, obviously, and on Reguilon and Amrabat as well. So United are having a very, very productive day, and it's going to be very, very busy. United have got this goalkeeper now, and hopefully, it works out. I mean, I don't want to be saying 3 or 4 years down the line that this career has not worked out. United chucked over nearly 5 million on him, and his career doesn't work out. I really, really hope it does work out for him. I hope he does get some game time when he's called upon. But I think he is going to be very frustrated that Onana is ahead of him. But only time will tell that if Altay Bayindir works out, because it is a backup goalkeeper at the end of the day. It's not really something that is majorly a priority signing. Could have Man United have got away by just using Tom Heaton as a backup goalkeeper? What's that, Wojak? And I think, how are you, mate? I hope you're okay and everything. I really, really hope that, we obviously have got to get behind him. Obviously, it is a manager signing, so clearly we have to get behind Ten Hag's idea of bringing this goalkeeper in. Obviously, he's going to offer a different dimension as well. I've got a upcoming collab with. Oh, nice! Let's go. Fair play. I can't wait to see that upcoming collaboration. Go and check out Wojak's channel in the chat. He's a very, very good community member, one of our manager moderators, and a very, very good friend as well. Go and check his channel out. He's in the live chat. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see, how many games Altay Bayindir does play for United. And like I said, January will be a big month. He will be playing a lot of first-team football once Onana's away with his country. And he's got to prove to Ten Hag that spending the money on the goalkeeper is going to work out. And I will check out your brand new short later on this afternoon as well. We're very, very busy today with content. We'll be doing a lot more content than what we had planned on deadline day for transfers. But yeah, it's so far been a very, very productive day. And I think Altay Bayindir as a goalkeeper United have probably been watching for a few years. I don't know how long he's been on the list. I think, there was rumours months and months ago, going way back to June, that we wanted that Suzuki from UR Reds in Japan, their goalkeeper, and we were really, really interested. We got a deal agreed and done with the club for the goalkeeper, but obviously, the goalkeeper turned the move down because Suzuki wanted first-team football, and he looked at United with Onana, and he wasn't going to get guaranteed first-team football. So obviously, I think Suzuki was the first-choice goalkeeper Manchester United were desperately after, and Suzuki was really, really wanted by Ten Hag, but United messed that up, and it didn't work out, and it's left United scrapping around again, trying to find a backup goalkeeper for Ten Hag, because I don't think the board and the owners really wanted to see the wrath of Ten Hag in the next few weeks, because I think Ten Hag would have personally lost it if United wouldn't have brought any more players in. And I think personally, he is still very, very angry. I think he's still very, very frustrated, and he's had to go to a goalkeeper, and he's had to bring him to Man United because he tried to get him at Ajax. He's trying to get players that he wanted to work with before, and he has worked with, and we've had to bring their players in for Man United because Man United recruitment is shocking, and the players they've currently got aren't anywhere near good enough to be able to surprise Man United with any lackluster football. And it clearly shows as a whole at the moment that United are scraping the barrel, scraping the basement to try and bring players in to suit the manager's needs. And I don't think Altay Bayindir, nothing against the player or the person himself, but it doesn't spark me as a very exciting signing. I think United really, what I would have done, I would have personally kept De Gea as the backup, sold Dean Henderson, sold Tom Heaton, kept De Gea and have Onana as the number one, and I wouldn't have gone anywhere near this Altay Bayindir. But yeah, it is a signing at the end of the day, and we've got to be happy and got to get behind it. And yeah, I'm having a really good day's job, FR in the chat. Hope you're having a good day as well. Welcome to this live stream. We'll be live throughout most of this deadline day with loads of transfer news coming in and out of Old Trafford at Manchester United this evening and this afternoon. But yeah, I'm good. And yeah, like, I think he's going to have a good career here. I think he's got a lot of experience to offer. I think, like you said, there's a very, very good goalkeeping unit here. And obviously, he wants to get behind the club, the fans, the supporters, and he can't wait to pull on the United shirt. But I think his first team minutes at the moment are going to be very, very minimal because Onana is seen as the first choice. And I don't think he's going to get in the team straight away. I think Bayindir is going to have to show that he's got the level and the ability to be able to be a Man United player as a whole. He's going to have to show to Ten Hag that you should be picking me over Onana. I should be the number one choice goalkeeper. And you never know what can happen in football. Stranger things happen. Maybe, excuse me, I'm tired. Maybe Onana's career at United doesn't work out. Maybe the move doesn't happen, or maybe Bayindir comes in and he surprises all of us in the goalkeeping department and he becomes the number one choice goalkeeper. But time will tell if his career works out at Man United. And I think he's going to look around him and he's going to see a lot of quality in front of him with the defence, the midfield and the attack. And he's going to look like the confidence is going to be there with the back four. Obviously, United have got a major injury crisis, which we all know with Varane. Malice got 8 or 9 first-team players out at the moment. And it's unfortunately, it's happened. But the happy United have done it. I'm really happy we've got the goalkeeper we needed. But the goalkeeping situation, how it's taken nearly a week to sign a goalkeeper, absolutely bewilders me. Why it's taken nearly a week to bring a backup goalkeeper in when the deal with Dean Henderson was agreed over the weekend. Why United didn't announce the goalkeeper at the weekend, it would have saved a lot more time, a lot more energy. And United are panicking to bring players in on deadline day due to the pure fact their incompetence has been exposed because it's been a crap transfer window, crap recruitment, and no one can be trusted. And that is the problem at Manchester United. That recruitment team is shocking, and Erik Ten Hag's pull is basically bringing these players in. This transfer window is down to Erik Ten Hag. It's not down to Manchester United. It's not down to the football club. This is down to the manager. And Erik Ten Hag has to be given a major source of credit to bringing these players in. Because without Ten Hag, we'd be a bloody mess. We would really, really be in a mess United can't dig themselves out of. And it showed. And this is why we're having to bring these players in, because United have got an injury crisis. And we have got an injury crisis that is putting Man United in deadline day all hands on deck. They're having to bring these players in because we haven't got the options. Soon as Dean Henderson was sold, and I'm glad we got rid of him, especially the way he slagged the club off, we've now brought Altay Bayindir in, and I think he'll show Dean Henderson up. I think he'll show Dean Henderson, look what you could have achieved at this club, look what you could have done with your career, and look at the club you've left to go to. Crystal Palace is not a club to sing and song and dance about. United, you were guaranteed a good wage, a good career, potentially a role as a backup goalkeeper, and you left. So I think Bayindir will prove to the manager that he was the correct decision to buy him. I think he'll prove to the board and maybe the owners that it was worth the money they've chucked on him. I mean, 4.3 million for a backup goalkeeper. It's not a lot of money, and I thought United could have really have targeted a more better backup goalkeeper than what we really wanted to get. But this is United's summer. It's just been chaotic. It's been shambles. It's been frustrating. It's been annoying at times. We've all been angry. We've all been there. It's been one of those transfer windows that no one expected. United are getting all hands on deck to sign and bring players in. And obviously, Bayindir is the first of many that's going to happen today. Obviously, we'll go live once Reguilon signed. We'll go live once Amrabat signed. There's going to be a lot of in and out action and live content planned for the rest of this evening, the rest of this afternoon for all you amazing people. So it's mainly going to be transfer content today on deadline day. Obviously, we welcome Bayindir to Manchester United. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams. Welcome to Old Trafford. Hopefully the players and the squad will get behind you and welcome you with open arms. Hopefully you can prove to Erik Ten Hag why you've been brought in as the backup goalkeeper. Obviously, don't jump too ahead of yourself thinking you're going to be the new number one choice. Obviously, you've come here as a backup. I think Ten Hag would have told him that. But obviously, he's come here to compete with Onana and try and claim the number one spot. And I think he'll give Onana some worrying. I think Onana will look at this and thinking, bloody hell, a backup goalkeeper been brought in. I've got to really step up my game. And I think United are being pushed now. I think we're starting to push each other. I think the players will now see the recruitment being brought in is like, right, we now need to start moving quickly, and we can start producing better performances on the pitch. And I think United will do it. I think now it's not been a great transfer window. And I think tomorrow evening, when I'm back from Torquay, I'm going to be out all day tomorrow with my family. I'm going out for a day out so I can have a bit of a relaxation, get away from everything football, get away from this transfer. Once I'm back tomorrow evening, we will react to this transfer window. And I think we'll have a very, very long debate about what has gone wrong, what's gone right, and we'll talk about has the manager been backed. But obviously, we've got signing number 4, and I think we'll have signing 5 and number 6 in very, very quickly as well. And, he becomes the first ever Turkish international to play for the club. So that's an achievement and a half as well, that he becomes the first ever Turkish player to play for the club. And I welcome that. I'm right behind him. I am right behind this player. And, I hope it works out for him. And I think, as a whole, he's going to be a good goalkeeper. Obviously, in his last few days as a Fenerbahce player, obviously, it didn't work out with the fans. It didn't work out with supporters. And I think soon as that started to crumble away, the relationship, he needed to get out of Fenerbahce. And obviously, he's now got a very, very big move in the next direction. And that's at Manchester United. And I think he's going to be a very good player. I think we're going to be surprised by these few signings we're bringing in. And hopefully, they will step up to the plate and bring the quality that we've been lacking. Obviously, a backup goalkeeper is to basically fill the void left by Dean Henderson. And that's exactly what the signing's about. This is to bring this goalkeeper in, to provide competition for Onana, and to give maybe him a run out, give him some game time when he's going to need it. Obviously, like I said, I'm gutted Onana's going back on international duty. Didn't really expect it. It was a bit of a bombshell in the last few days, but at least we're bringing players in on deadline day, and it's going to be a very proactive day. It's going to be very, very busy. And I think United don't normally like to spend on deadline day, but they are doing it and are having to panic because they know they've cocked up the rest of the transfer window. That is on Manchester United. That is on the football club. It's not on Ten Hag. This is on the board and the owners messing everything up. And they don't deserve any praise. They don't deserve any joy. They don't deserve to be giving each other high fives because John Mercer and Richard Arnold have done a bad job all summer. It's been very, very bad job all summer long from those two as our directors of the club. And they've not shown to the world that they're very good, are they? I could do a better job than Richard Arnold. I could do a better job than John Mercer. It isn't hard, Manchester United. But like I said, it's funny they're now backing the manager on deadline day. It's really funny, isn't it? Because I think they know they've basically cocked up here. They know they've messed up. And basically, they're bringing players in because they know the fan base is very, very angry. And United don't know what's going to hit them. I think United do not realise the consequences of this transfer window, especially with the protest that's at 6 o'clock at Old Trafford this evening. So if fans are going to that, try and get these owners out and force them out, because the way they've done this transfer window all summer, they should be ashamed of themselves the way they're running this club. John Mercer and Richard Arnold need to be fired, and the club needs to be sold to the Qataris. That's the only way United get out of this, because we will stop seeing transfer windows like this, which are hell and chaotic. And that has been all summer long since the transfer window opened in 2023 this year. It is shown for Man United all summer long. We are now panicking. This is pure desperation, and they don't deserve any sympathy. I'm not going to give them any. They don't bloody deserve it. They are showing what a shambolic football club we have fucking become, and it is embarrassing. And this is not against Altay Bayindir. I've got nothing against the player. I do feel sorry for you because you've come to a club that is bloody chaotic. You've come to a football club that is basically behind the scenes a complete mess, complete circus, and it's a complete pantomime. Ignore everything off speculation and just concentrate on your game would be the best advice. But I welcome you to Man United. I'm happy you're here. I'm going to get behind you. I will back you. I back Ten Hag 110% that this is going to be the correct signing for the club. And I think as a whole, let's hope it does work out, because United have spent $5 million on him. And for a backup goalkeeper, time will tell. I mean, the fee's not a lot, so United have got an advantage point here that it's not exactly a big loss if it doesn't work out. But if Altay doesn't see a lot of first-team football this season and it's mainly Onana every game, there's going to be questions why we bloody signed him. And I think that will come, push will come to shove as well. It will tell if this goalkeeper choice was the correct one altogether. But, at least that's a signing. That's signing number 4. And we have to be satisfied and we have to be happy with what business we've done on this last day. But it's not something to be awarded or praised for. This is United's incompetence trying to get the fans and supporters back on side, because Manchester United, the criticism they get is justified. The frustration from the fan base and the supporters is hitting this club very, very hard at the moment. It's because United have got themselves in this situation because of their incompetence, and they're trying to turn things around, and they're going to try and spin this as much as possible, saying, look at our shiny new toys, look at our new signings, look how brilliant we are as a club. If you could have done this in June or July, we wouldn't have been criticising you and moaning, but the club and the supporters have had no choice but to go for you because we're so fucking fed up. And I back the signing. I'm not against it. I love when we sign new players. I get that excitement. I get that buzz. And I hope, his career gets off to a big step. It's a big step up from Fenerbahce to United. He's got Champions League football behind him. He's got European experience, 166 appearances. He's won a trophy last season. So he has got experience coming in, and I think he will give Onana a run for his money. But I think as a whole, Ten Hag will look at it. You're still the backup. Onana's my number one. You're going to have to live and deal with that. You'll get the game time once you're called upon. Obviously, I'm behind you, and now you've got to show it to me, because United have paid £5 million for you, theoretically £4.3 million in English money. So you're going to have to prove why we got you, and hopefully you'll support me, my decisions, and you'll back me as the manager, because this is Manchester United. This is a big step up for you in your career, and his family and friends will be very happy. I think, everyone connected with United at the moment, there's a lot of imbalance. There's a lot more 50-50 split, and the 50% in the middle is the connection we're all not getting. And United are trying to bring new signings in to bring everyone back together. It's like that, take that song Back for Good. They're trying to bring everyone back together for good to try and make it a more stable football club. But the PR won't work, the spin won't work, and United can do that as much as they want. But this fan base ain't stupid. The supporters ain't gullible. We know what we're doing. We know what we're saying. We know what your spin is. We know what your PR is. We're not going to fall for it. You need to back the manager and give him what he wants. And it's funny you're doing it on deadline day. But it says a lot about this club. It says one hell of a lot about Man United and where we are. If we had the Qataris, could you imagine what this transfer window would have been like? I don't think we would have got Mount, Amrabat, Bam, Bayindir. I think we'd have had Kane and Osman. I think we'd have tried to have got Frankie de Jong. But look at the transfer window we've had. It's just been a bloody mess. It's been chaotic. It's been a mess. It's been shambolic. But this video is about celebrating Altay Bayindir being a Man United player. We welcome him to Old Trafford. We welcome him to the Theatre of Dreams. Welcome to the football club. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to these group of players. And welcome to Erik ten Hag's army that he's trying to build. We're going to get behind you. We'll support you. We'll back you. I just hope pundits and ex-players do not jump on him for one simple mistake, because they'll be onto him like a rash. But you know what some pundits are like. They like to jump on players as soon as they make a mistake. But fans and supporters will spot it if it does happen on a regular basis. But time will tell what type of career he will have at United. And I hope it works out. First Turkish international player to play for the club. Obviously, has already been called up to play for Turkey in the internationals in September. So obviously, this is a bit of indication this is going to be a very good signing. And he's a Turkish number one goalkeeper. And he was the number one goalkeeper in Turkey last season for Fenerbahce in the league. So I think this is going to be a good signing. And, welcome to the club. Welcome to the supporters and fan base. And welcome to the Man United family, Altay Bayindir. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. That is United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel and the community if you're new. Share the video. Hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button. Remember to always remember to put the notification bell on all times to receive dedicated content right throughout the rest of 2023 on United Red Devils 20 on YouTube for more Fortnite content, Hogwarts Legacy, Kingdom Hearts 4, FIFA 23 mode, F1 23, EA Sports FC 24. More previews, more reactions, more deadline day content. Will go live once United announce the signing of Sergio Reguilon, and will also announce the signing of Sofian Amrabat once we get that official confirmation as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and your evening, whatever you're all doing. Stay safe, be nice, and be kind to each other. Enjoy the rest of the transfer deadline day, because this is going to hot up more than a bloody cooker. It's going to be more hotter than the sun. It's going to be more hot than a volcano's ash. Speak to you guys soon. You're all amazing. You're all legends. You're all legendary. Peace.